Hello everybody! We are going to present our work on a synapse model showing plasticity for spiking neural networks. This model comes from neurophysiology studies about pyramidal cell synapses. Pyramidal cells interact with each other via a complex network of synaptic connections. This process shows spike time-independent plasticity. Postsynaptic calcium is the key signal driving STDP. The two key elements are postsynaptic calcium entry mediated by NMDA receptors and VDCC channels, and calcium-triggered signaling cascade mediating STDP. The synapse model has to manage the computation of postsynaptic calcium currents, their total flux, and the integration of calcium in the postsynaptic neuron, which in turn determines the synaptic efficiency. Synaptic efficiency reflects in a change in the vesicle release probability and in the number of AMPA channels on the postsynaptic neuron, modeled via the AMPA conductance. Our aim was to implement all the explained dynamics in a synapse model written in STML, prioritizing neurophysiological plausibility over computational cost. We decided not to change the synapse dynamics and to focus on coding solutions. A synapse in STML code is made by blocks, run when the corresponding spike is detected. The initial goal was to calculate the AMPA conductance update through the chain of differential equations and to use it as synaptic weight. With this approach, differential equations were not able to update, since they depend upon state variables that were continuously changing over time, so we sampled the values of the state variables to use them in the differential equations. Due to the limitation of the simulator, we linearized nonlinear differential equations. To further simplify, we decided to use a synaptic weight directly proportional to the synapse efficiency instead of GAMPA. To control the execution order of normal and differential equations, we tried to manually update the ODEs with a forward Euler integrator. This way, we were able to solve all errors, but the simulator was still not able to compute the update of the state variables for computational limits. Then, we compressed normal equations and ODEs inside single expressions to update them all at once. This approach reduces the number of variables and of commands to execute, and it assures the correct execution order. Even if the model is generated and installed, after one iteration of the pre- and post-spikes, the values of the state variables stop changing, even though the values of their derivatives are different from zero, showing that the problem is related to the simulation. Trying both the standard ODE integration and the Euler integrator, only the first iteration worked. In conclusion, at the state-of-the-art, NEST is not able to manage such complex dynamics in a synapse model. A cooperation between the synapse model and the neuron one, or a simplification in the modeling dynamics, could help in coping with the computational power available. Thank you for your kind attention.